The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. The instantly recognisable golden locks of Pavel Nedved, Jim. A gem of a player, isn't he? So fiercely competitive and tenacious.
Yeah, probably the purest striker of a football I think I've ever seen. No one can hit it like him.
He has that visible will to win and a supreme technique. It's a pretty compelling package.
It really is. He has got the lot.
That'll be a throw. Now it's Hullet. Great ball, and he's in here. A header! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Nedved. Played down the flank. Messi in acres of space. Applies the finish! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
And it's Hullet. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Joellinton. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Kokchu. Puskás. Argentina finding their passes. Touré defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And here's Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, well played. Oh, they can break here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's intervened well there. Carvajal is looking to influence the game from out wide. And the through ball. Now this could be a chance.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. He's free, he has got space. Nicked it back promptly. And they've got a throw. Vieira. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Hullet. Rivaldo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Rivaldo! Oh, it's come off the upright. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Nedved, owns beyond the defence. He's had a shot! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Yaya Touré is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Maldini is there, and he can get that clear. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Yaya Toure. Kukçu. And it's Vieira. And this is Messi. And that's really well manoeuvred. Messi. Now it's Hullet. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's one-on-one! Oh, shooting chance! Off the post! Yaya Toure. And this is Hullet. Hullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vieira.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Good read, needed to be. Nedved. Now it's Messi. And the first 45 minutes are up. So your views on the first half?
Argentina certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And we are already promptly back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Pelé. And it's Vieira. Now, can they... And the finish! That's another chance! It's there! The second half sparked straight into life! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Joellinton.
Argentina are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And he's in on goal! Chance! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Changement. Le numéro 21. Le numéro 4.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Neymar.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Le numéro 17. Le numéro 9. Le numéro
Looking to play him in. And he's on his way. And the shot!
Changement de cours.
And that has fair fizzed.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Iniesta goes short. Iniesta. And the shot! Goal! Strasbourg! And they get themselves in front! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Nesta. Argentina perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Doku looking to be a menace in the final third.
Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Vinicius Junior. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Strasbourg go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Vieira has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Argentina looking to pass their way through, and it's Cruyff. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. And here's Kökçü. He is through here. Kökçü cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Doku, Ronaldinho, Iniesta. Ibrahimovic might just make this. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Ribéry. For Yaya Touré. Vinicius Junior. Decent chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. That's good play. And it's Iniesta. There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Temps additionnel,
Kökçü.
5 minutes.
Carvajal. It's Park Ji-sung. 5 minutes to add. And here's Doku. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He shifted it to the flank. Calafiori makes the interception. Iniesta. Iniesta. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Chers spectateurs,
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Well, Giuseppe Bergomi really is a culture player, is he not, Jim? With a little bit of menace in the mix too.
Yeah, we all know him as a right-back, Peter, of course, but he has the flexibility, versatility, the confidence and the composure to play centrally too. He's even been known to play as a sweeper at times. No one did zonal marking better than this guy.
Now it's Messi. Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, no joy this time. Pele, looking to play him in. Oh, good take in a good area. Played towards the front line. Lam. That's Vieira. And here's Bale. Now there's a fine. It's Pele! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pele, and it's Joellinton. Now it's Messi, and this is Puskas. He's found a way through. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Terrific header. Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Carvajal.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vieira.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Boca Juniors trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Isak. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to pass it through, and it's made its way to him. Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That has ended up in no man's land. Vieira. Pele. And he stands tall, impenetrable. 30 minutes gone. Dunk. And it's Lam. Vieira. Joellinton. Looking for the run. Messi. And Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that has left him in a heap. And this is Pele. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, this looks sharp. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pele receives it in a good position here. Pele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Bale. Lam. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira. Joellinton. It's a really well-measured ball. Kukçu gets into a good position. Now then, the ball's come loose. Aims beyond the defence.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
And he's there to belt it away. And he's hit it long. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Argentina can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Nesta spots it and intercepts. Now it's Pele. Oh, this looks sharp. Dunk gets across to intercept that. Boca Juniors ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Pele. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Puskás. Lam does really well there. He is strong. And it's Bale. Bale. Oh, this is a terrific run. Nesta gets a foot in and wins the ball. Joellinton. Now it's Puskás. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. He can get that clear. Kukçu. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of...
Can he finish? They've done it! Argentina are level.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 18. Número 10.
We have got changes here
Messi.
from both sides, in fact.
Número 11.
That
Número
has
8.
certainly made things interesting.
Entran
This is
número
exactly the
14.
kind of contest you'd
Número
expect when
7.
you have so much class
Número
from
21.
both sides. The
Número
next goal is
13.
going to be so
Se va a
significant.
realizar un cambio.
Park Ji-sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Argentina perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Carvajal. And this is Cruyff. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Luis Suarez knocks it into space. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kukçu. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, good read. Lam. Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Picked out brilliantly. And a shot! Goal! Boca Juniors! And they've got their lead back. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Cruyff! He's done very well to get to that.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. Kukçu plays it short. Doku going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Park Ji-sung. And here's Kukçu. Kukçu! No mistake! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Vieira does well to get it back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
So what can they make of this? And here's Ronaldinho. Park Ji-sung. And here's Doku. And they've been given a corner.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Kukçu with the short one. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Now it's Doku. Doku.
That's good play from him.
And it's Nesta. Vieira. Chance!
4 minutos de compensación.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Vieira is offering a right smile there.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Lam. Lam caresses it through. Decent chance! Dunk can get it clear. Kukçu. And that will be it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Bergamy writing himself into team folklore. It's career game number 500, and the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. That's a sharp pass. Seedorf. Puskas. Threads one in. Backward it goes. Now it's Puskas. He's found a way. Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish. Well, great chance! Bale. Seedorf. Cruyff. Can he get it through? Yamal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Messi. Distributed tidily. Carvajal picks it up out wide, and it's Kukçu. Vieira deals with that comfortably. Kukçu. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Yamal is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, just skips past his man.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And the shot! And he hits the net. AC Milan are all square. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Cruyff. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite... He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Vieira clears it away. Vieira. Pele. Puskas can see things others simply cannot. And this is Ronaldo. Kukçu. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. They're urging him to shoot. Seedorf. And this is Puskas. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. Pele looking understandably energised after his goal. Pele, let's shoot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kukçu plays it short. Milan are looking to go forward now. Nice control. And it's Vieira. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cruyff. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Aims beyond the defence. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Joellinton. Pele.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Joellinton. And this is Messi. Ferdinand defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Messi simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Carvajal. And it's Kukçu. That's Vieira. Now it's Pele. Pele. Yamal looking to be a menace in the final third. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Bale. Nicely weighted ball. Thinks about the shot. Cristiano Ronaldo! It sticks it away! And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. It's gone for a throw-in. Engages and forces him off the ball. Seedorf. Yamal. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. It's a goal kick. Carvajal. Nesta. And it's Carvajal. And Carvajal. Nesta. And it's Carvajal. Oh, that is a nice touch. Bale promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a little off target. Seedorf has created one goal already. He won't be happy with that one. And here's the chance to counter. Pele. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Argentina can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Cruyff. Bergomi makes the interception. Vieira. Pele. Pele, played out towards the right wing. He's shifting through the gears here. Nesta with the clearance. Carvajal. Puskas. Oh, that's a key interception. Knocks it into space. And it's Cruyff. Cristiano. Big chance! Kukçu. And it's Joellinton. Here's Vieira. Messi. Pele. That is a brilliant interception. Cruyff. Now he's got space here, and he was quick to react. Vieira. And it's Kukçu. Now it's Pele. Puskas. Strokes it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Pele. Great vision. Great ball if he can get there. Joellinton. Can he get on the end of this? Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Messi. Número 11. Número 8. Entran.
Nicely shaped ball. And he
7.
shoots! Goal! Argentina! And they get themselves in front! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Argentina get themselves into the lead. And here's Hullet.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Ronaldinho. Pele. Carvajal. And it's Vieira. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well played. That has snuffed out the day. Real chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's scored! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
This is it then, now or never. And here's Ronaldinho. Pinches it off him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Poor robust challenge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Ronaldinho, just eases him off the ball. That's that, the end. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Argentina, certainly.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
Out towards the flank. Drill. There's the shot! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Vieira.
Puskas. Pele. Puskas. Great vision.
That has been cut short.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Matthäus. That's a good ball out wide.
Dunk.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shapes to shoot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
England are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Puskas. And they're back on the ball again.
Out to the right. Great work on the overlap.
Can he finish? Can he get on the end of this?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Pele. Pele. Puskas. Well read. And the danger is averted. And it's Joellinton. Maldini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Matthäus has created one goal already. That's an imaginative pass. And he gets rid in a hurry. Kukçu. Messi. That's a little off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Argentina really could have done without this. To further improve their position of comfort. Oh, he's missed!
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Bale goes on a charge down the left. Oh, facing up. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Nesta has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game.
Shot a goal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Del Piero just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Messi. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Joellinton. And this is Del Piero. And this is Ibrahimovic. Messi. Terrific header. He has done it. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that's it. That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. So, what can they make of this? Pull it. Jordan Henderson. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Puskas, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Guti, and it's Guti. Oh, this looks sharp. Shapes to shoot, and he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Tries a shot! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Puskas. Kukcu is always looking to break lines. Looking for the run. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Argentina! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Argentina take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Hullet. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Bergomi proves too strong, too smart. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Carvajal. And it's Kukcu. Luis Suarez. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Luis Suarez. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Joellinton. Now it's Messi. Kukcu. And it's Vieira. And here's Messi. Strokes it back.
And that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Hullet. Nedved.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Puskas, given the lift of his goal. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Guti. Argentina looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Joellinton. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ferdinand to Henderson. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved. Lovely Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. And here's Messi. Now it's Puskas.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Nedved. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's a delicate pass.
Chance! He scores! 2 up and in charge.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Argentina are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And the game has already resumed here. Now it's Pelé, and it's Joellinton. Vieira. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Oh, well played. Oh, they could break here.
Guti. Nedved. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Threads one in.
Great shot at goal! And he hits the net. The second half off to a spectacular start.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And this is Ronaldo.
Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Vieira. Puskas. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
So we've reached the hour mark.
Guti. Vieira. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Joellinton. And it's Messi. And it's Vieira. Pelé.
It's Pelé!
It's loose.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 18.
So, time for changes
Número
on
10.
both sides, actually.
Messi. Número 11. Número 9. Entran número 14.
Ferdinand is pretty
Número
much
7.
the definition of the
Número
word
21.
uncompromising.
Número 13. Se está realizando un cambio.
And that's
Cristiano Ronaldo! He has done it! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it...
Shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's...
There's the shot! Goal! Argentina! And again they hit the front.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was...
And Bebeto! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Rooney.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Doku receives it in a wide position. Lovely feet. He's being urged to shoot. Real chance! They've scored! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Decent chance! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, that was vital. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. It's Park Ji-suk. Oh, super find.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Cruyff, and now the breakaway. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that will be it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure.
Tries a shot! Ferdinand is there, and he can get that clear. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. That looks a good ball through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ferdinand. Nedved charging forward, the ball at his feet. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vieira. There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina. And here's Messi. Now it's Puskás. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's found the way through. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Kupchu is always looking to break lines. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Vieri. Now it's Messi.
Vieri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Picked out brilliantly. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Carvajal does really well to win the ball there. And here's Messi. Pelé, and he shoots! And it's come back out to him. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Puskás clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Nedved. Now it's Hazard. Played out wide. And it's Makalele. Tries to play it through. Hangs it. Gets his head on it! Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's heaved it away. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And this is Puskás. Backward it goes. Now it's Puskás. And that's been won straight back. Makalele. And it's Hullet. Now it's Vieri. Now it's Hazard. He is through here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And this is Hazard. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi. Alisson claims comfortably. Pass somewhat off target. Has a look and plays it forward. Nedved. It's played through for him.
Argentina truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Short changes him with that pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Azar. Knocks it into space. Vieira. Now it's Messi. And this is Puskas. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are back on the way.
Argentina can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Kukçu. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Nedved. And the counter is on. Nedved is one whose deliveries we all know about. Carvajal puts his foot on the gas. And here's Messi. And it's Joellinton. Joellinton going face-to-face with his great rival. Puskas. Bullet.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And this is Hullet. Hullet! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Messi. Número
Carvajal.
11. Número 9.
Chasing the game, trailing by one.
Número 14.
Well, Peter,
Número
just
5.
see here how a lot of the
21.
attacking players
Número
aren't dropping
13.
back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Cruyff, and they win it back again. Rodri is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Van Bronckhorst. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Rafael Leao, and here's the chance to counter. Spread it left. Nesta gives no quarter whatsoever. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Rodri. Azar! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Se está realizando un cambio.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has been knocked clear. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Now it's Doku. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Argentina do have options available on the bench. Dunk is the guilty party there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Doku, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Just about up to 75 minutes. Ferdinand. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Here's Rodri. And here's Van Basten. And the finish! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Louisville clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, well measured. No, that's been intercepted. Carvajal.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Rodri. And this is Hullet. And this is Van Basten. Gives it back. Great vision. Argentina can breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Can he get on the end of this? That looks a cracking ball. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rodri.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Up Jisung. Well read, nice interception.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, he's been caught napping. A lot of space ahead of him. And it's Azar. He has found the way through. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Argentina may have thrown this away at the death. So this to extend their lead. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.